Hi, welcome back to Violetshift by Keegan Dunn and Rivy the Warlock. This is the second map. It's called Cauterized and is made by Keegan Dunn. And this is another one of the maps that I really enjoyed playtesting. So I was keen to show it off and give it a UV max run. So in this map you need two keys to exit, the yellow and the purple key. And then there's also a third key, black key, which leads to some secret fights. So I'm going to start with this one, because it wrecked me in playtesting. And I think it might have got toned down a little bit, but I'm not sure. So you get these archviles teleporting into central area, onto that central pillar rather. And so first two you get is kind of freebies. Alright, can already get out. Yeah, I'm fairly sure this is easier than it was previously. I have a feeling there was only 4 archviles there, and I think there were 6 when I playtested. I think you might also be able to get out of the fight earlier. But these revenants are what makes this fight quite difficult, because there's nothing really to block their projectiles on. Alright, so before moving on, I'm going to go through up here, deal with them later, and come up to this area. So in the playtest version, up here was a bunch of chain gunners, and the reason they got dropped down to imps is because down there is a secret fight for the black key, and I didn't know that you could get up here. And when I was doing this fight down here, which was quite difficult, I had a bunch of chain gunners shooting at me as well, which made the fight even more difficult. So, with yellow key in hand, I can come this way, and get a super shotgun. But yeah, this fight's it's pretty easy because you can just kind of chill out at the door. I'm going to come back to that fight there because I want a rocket launcher before I do it. But so a little bit of incidental combat here, and shoot this switch, 3 revenants teleport in, and you can also get access to the rocket launcher. This is not a very difficult fight. Rocket launcher, deal with these 2 chain gunners, and we'll skip out on this megasphere just to start with. So these cybers lowering out of the ceiling are green cybers, so they have lower health than regular cybers, and up in the distance of the other side is the purple key, but also a couple of area-denying archviles, so I'm going to try and stay down here and let these cybers deal to the revenants. Alright. Oof. It was close. But yeah, they go down pretty easy because they've got less health than regular cybers. These archviles are annoying because they're free roaming, free range archviles. So they're occasionally a bit difficult to hit, and especially when there's 2 of them, can get a bit tricky to dodge them, so try and take out one at a distance. Alright, so have 2 keys necessary to exit. So with these 2 keys, you can buy yourself the skull keys, which then raises this platform up here. But I might go and do the black key fight area now. Because get a bunch of extra ammo, and I also think, oops, that the black key secret fight, the one that I pointed to earlier, might actually be the hardest fight in this map, so I'll try and do it earlier. Alright, did the freak die? It did. Cool. Stock up on ammo. Did I accidentally pick up? No, I didn't. There's a megasphere over there. I want to save that. Behind this door, quite a lot of archviles, but not really too big a deal. You can kind of path them around that building and then deal with them one by one. This fight got toned down a wee bit. Well, not toned down, changed from the version that I played. The version that I played had some green cyber demons, I think 3 or 4 of them, in addition to all these revenants, and I ended up doing a pacifist strategy for it and letting the cybers kill everything. So it was sort of a little bit similar to the purple key fight. So this one, because it's just revenants, you're forced to actually deal with them. So the hardest part of that fight is actually at the beginning. You've just got to kind of carve a little bit of space through to move. But once you can circle strafe, it's pretty easy going. Alright, so now I've got black key, and I always get lost trying to do this. I think you head through here. Yeah, up here. And then when I hit this switch, 2 spiders and this teal cyber demon, green cyber demon rather. I call them teals because Magnolia, which might have been one of the early maps that introduced the low health cybers. They were teal coloured in Magnolia, so get out of it. Yeah, even when they're a different colour, they're often referred to as a teal cyber demon. So this fight is the one that I had the chain gunners shooting at me. When you step forward, that megasphere and invuln rise out of reach, and this area starts flooding with imps, and then 2 archviles on this side and 2 archviles on the other side. So luckily I've got full health and armor, so hopefully this goes well. Just gotta get rid of the vials quick. Or get out of the way. Okay, I think that's it. So switch to the SSG just so I don't face rocket myself and get an invuln that I don't super need. But purple key, yellow key, and then drop into this area. Let's find the switch really quickly because I'm still invulnerable. So I guess that's the reward for doing the secret fight, is that you get invuln for this fight. So this is you just get mobbed on all sides kind of fight. Oh, what have I done? Alright, at least there's plenty of health and armor, and no, I was relying a bit too heavily on that invuln, I think. That's okay. Let's grab this. Alright, so at this point this fight's pretty much over. But there's a second round of it. Oh, cool. I don't even really need to save ammo, I'm just sort of taking a break from rockets. Down here, grab some plasma, which I will use. Yeah, so there's a second round that's going to have, there's a megasphere here as well. Don't need that just yet. Second round's got some spiders, some pain elementals, and some Ifrits, and some specters as well. And just want to kind of, God, where's that megasphere? Let's grab this. Just gotta kind of push through everything. But once you can get kind of circling, the fight's pretty over. So the pain elementals, I actually think, are the priority for this fight. Other than getting specters and imps out of the way so you can actually move. Because the Ifrits are actually going to help you a lot, and that they're just going to now be killing everything. But you want the pain elementals gone early, just because otherwise you've got lost souls all over the place. And I think close to everything. Alright, that's that. So, in this room and this green room, I've already pushed them, there were pressure plates on the floor, and pressing both of those allows you back out of here, and then can head to the exit. So that is the second map, Cauterized. I actually think this map is maybe harder than map 3. But yeah, it's really cool. That Archvile telefrag fight is quite inventive, and I also quite like the freeform layout that allows you to approach the fights in kind of a bunch of different orders. I think this one will be a really interesting one to see speedrunners take on and figure out optimal routes through it. But anyway, go check out the map set, it's really cool, and hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks.